apologize for that. Had some pressing family stuff wanted to take care of. There was illnesses and whatnot, but everybody's okay, and I'm good to go on some streaming again. So I'm here to have some fun, have some smiles, and Hollow Knight is an incredible game. So we're gonna take this opportunity to start the game fresh and make some decisions this way or that. Make sure we kill all the right bosses to get all the things that we need to progress through the game as kind of quickly as we can, but also seeing as many cool things along the way. So stay tuned for this stream and the following streams. We will be crushing through this game, hopefully getting the 112% in this game. So, or in this this loadout. So, all right, here we go. Let's get let's get after it. So, Team Cherry, thanks again for such an amazing game. I can't wait for Silk Song to come out. That should be hopefully soon. So this is the first game I did, 169 hours, 30 minutes so far. I'm at 109%. I still have to finish the Pantheons, but I have all the Colosseum done. This one was, I started to do a new playthrough on stream and ended up playing a lot of it, beat the game in 24 hours, and have just kind of been having some fun with it. But we're going to start a new one. So we'll do classic mode. Steel Soul is pretty cool, and I have done a few streams with that. We've made it decently far, but in wilds beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, based instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From the elegy of the Hollow Nest. Ooh. The chains. Ooh. Alright, so that's the infection growing and spreading. And it has cracked out of the Hollow Knight. Now, these three dreamers are the only ones keeping the egg. The big black egg, which is holding the infection. The only ones keeping it from spreading. But that event happened. And the next thing, here's Ghost. Mysterious traveler. Oh man, this game gets me going. I love this thing. Woo. Alright, so first thing you want to look for, this game, if you notice, it's 2D, but it throws the depth at it. So you can see the backdrop changing a little bit. Oh, and there's like a huge black shadow, well, over this way. So let's just go check it. Oh, that little tone. Sweet. This is a nice way for them to say, hey, look, there's hidden things all over the place. Most people find that off the bat because they want to just kind of search around anyway. But that tone, love hearing that tone. Oh yeah. 2 hits right now. Nothing else over here yet. Ooh, that's gonna be a way to get up when we have the Mantis Claw, which you get down in the Mantis Village. Oh, let me interact with this. Let me show you guys what's up. Higher beings,
These words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream.
Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold circle for PlayStation 4 to focus soul and heal. Not the only ability you can do with it, but that is really beneficial. So press and hold. Just got our other mask up there. Oh yeah. Come to Papa. Oh, I can't wait until I have my gathering swarm. I am a huge fan of that charm. Alright, so we went that way. Let's keep going up. Oh, I was hoping he was gonna get hit. Alright, so we're full. We can obtain more soul by hitting enemies. But these cool things, so a whole bunch of them around. It's a little sack. These little life seeds. Or something. Get back here. Where are you going? So those masks up there cannot be replenished. But they can be... oh no, they can't. They can't anything. They can't be anything. But they count as a hit. Oh, and I missed it. There's Geo up there. And I'm always talking right as I go through that spot, so I forget all about it. This is an area we'll do later. If I stand in the right place, the Geo won't... Ah! I don't want to lose any of it. Because I'm already leaving a bunch behind. Okay, cool. So we're going to go to the right, because we already were on the left side.
Higher beings, these words are for you alone.
Like any of these other bugs could read it anyway, you know. But anyway.
Beyond this point, you enter the land of the King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom.
Alright, some deep stuff. Oh, big door, big door. Oh yeah. There we go. Sweet. Alright, jumping into Dirt Myth. Dirt Mouth, I don't know if anybody calls it that, but Dirt Myth. This guy. So, we're gonna cruise on by. Oh. Hey, talk to me.
Oh, you came back. You walked straight past me. I thought maybe I'd faded away along with this town. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. Darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb for all monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose.
I think there's only two.
Akala, intorno.
Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative type.
Sort. Whoops. I kind of ad-libbed that last bit, I guess. So we'll sit here. All the benches are the save points, which can be strategically used. There's a strategy, and you're gonna need it later in the game, where you don't want to hit any save points because it resets these bigger bugs. And when you have to run a line without being hit, it's better when there's no bugs. These little guys, unfortunately, are still gonna respawn every time you leave the room, and they go back in. Alright, get a little bit of extra geo there. Okay, so what I want to do first is, we already got that dude down there. We're gonna go towards one of these bigger boss types, which I think we get like 45 geo, which, where right in the beginning of the game, is a decent amount. Oh. I need my water. Yeah, the cats definitely drank out of that. Okay. So the opening scene, if you notice, there were those 3 mask symbols. Boom, that's right there. This is where we are. Temple of the Black Egg. Okay, cool. You can still see that on the screen. Let's see.
Goa, nudo Isla Mac.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler in these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quera. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us.
Bama to churro.
For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself.
So he was called here. Ooh. It says Quarrel. I wonder if I can get this. That's probably a little better as far as the captions. There. Now we don't have overlapping stuff. Okay.
And what time I chose.
Oh my god. I just got startled. Was there some alert? Holy cow. Where is that? Oh man. I don't think it popped up on the screen. Holy cow. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out a way of turning that down somehow. Alright. We'll see if that worked. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Holy cow. I hope you guys heard it too. And what time I chose to arrive? Okay, so he was called there. Remember that. And what time I chose to... Oh, I need to hear his voice. I'm still laughing about that thing. My heart jumped and I've already drank so much coffee. Oh my god. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Maybe a guest host or something. Oh man, I wish it popped up so I could see it. Woo. Take a breath here. All right. Let's do it.
The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about.
Huh. Was it because we came?
To preserve this ruin. The old nail alone just won't be enough. No, that's no problem. Only one has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass that down above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities?
So, on my first playthrough... Oh, hey, yo, what up, Boxin? How's it going, my dude? On my first playthrough of this game, I had just spoken to the dude up in Dartmouth, and then I spoke to this guy, and I was like, huh, which one do I trust? Because the guy up there was like, don't go below, it's all deadly and stuff. Then I come down here, and he's like, yo, this is the place to be. It's majesty. And it's like, all right. Do I have to be suspect to the guy up top? But no, actually, he's a really cool dude. You don't have to be suspect at all. Oh, yeah, man, I do. I was dealing with family stuff before. So getting Thug Pro all set up, that was a little bit more on the back burner. But I do need to do that. You're absolutely right. I've been obsessed with this game, though.
Truly a marvel.
I think that's all he's got. Yeah. And there's nothing else in this room, so we're going to hightail it out of here. Head over towards that kind of minor boss type dude. Biggest enemy that we got to face right now. So far, anyway. So I'm pretty sure I can get the failed knight. Hiya! Alright, here we go. So, all the way over as far as you can go on the top level, as soon as you get down the well. You'll find this guy. He's got pretty good tells. With like a lot of time in between. Don't get greedy. You try to go for 2 hits on anything but the first. When like, first chance of seeing him, you're not gonna get it. And I think he might deal double damage. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been hit by one of them, so I don't know. So that was a grub enclosed, and it was all excited for us to free it. We'll go check out where that ends up eventually. It goes into the ground and pops over in this other area where the grub father is eagerly awaiting the return of all of his grubs. And if you have played the game before all the way to the finish and have gotten all the grubs, you know what the surprise finish is with them. But if you haven't, I won't reveal it, and we will find all the grubs throughout these episodes. I'll go and show you this character right now, because as we progress through the game, the dialogue will change. She's such a sweet bug. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes so shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. What? This is nuts. Do you know that one? No. It's one of my favorite favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ha ha ha. No, I do not. Definitely not. So, what are you doing down here for? What are you doing down here for? Sorry, that's just such a crazy sentence. If you have came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a beak and join in. Oh my god, I love this one. Ooh, more songs, great. Oh, bury the night with our broken tail. No, oh, bury the night with her broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Oh my god. I need to probably turn the red down on this camera. I bet my face is... It's just reflecting all the purple on the screen. That's what it is. Yeah. Alright. That's all. You don't have to go through any more of that. And up over here, these things are cool. I'm not going to do it right now. Well, I'll show you one. It gives you soul. I'm full on soul, so you're not going to see any change. But those big ones have a decent amount of hits. I guess I'll show you what's up here too. We can't do anything else over here, but there is another room that has a breakable floor that after we get the descending... Oh, descending dark is what it eventually gets. Like descending down or something. It's a special ability that allows us to burst through that floor, which is cool. There's a bunch of spots like that throughout the game, which is awesome. And that's why they leave that thing up there to give you soul, because every time you burst through a floor or bust through a wall straight forward, it uses soul. And if you don't have any, they want you to at least be able to try and get some at one of those points if you can find it before you get to it. So, always look around for a bustable floor or ceiling when you see that stuff. Because a lot of times it's there. Oh, I can't get up there this way. None of the special abilities yet, so it's all just jump and pogo. Pogo is when you swing down and break something. Oh, that allows you to bounce. Like, you can pogo off of those. Because you bounce back, you have recoil every time you hit an enemy. Or something that can kill you, like those spikes. I love how this guy's up there. Never have to fight him. See how far the nail goes up? It's awesome. Cool. So, cruising right through. There's another grub up there, but we can't get it yet. That's a... Oh, I was looking up. Well, here's an excuse to use our focus ability of healing. It is cool how you can swing your nail in any direction. But to swing it down, you have to be airborne. And you can pogo off the top of enemies, which is an excellent strategy to have on a lot of the flying enemies. Excuse me. Let's see if I can try it. Oh, yeah, I gotta get from above. There we go. There we have it. So yeah, these guys aren't too bad because they're not shooting anything. As you progress through the game, there's quite a few flying enemies that do shoot things. Obviously, they get tougher, and you could imagine. Oh, this is the way to Green Path. We can't get through this guy yet. Oh, nice shot, roly-poly. Okay. You can get 3 masks filled up with this big soul vessel. We didn't lose that many, so we didn't need to worry about it just yet. So not a bad place to farm geo. As you can imagine, if there's a currency, there's going to be things you can buy. Just like everything else in life. But these things are actually really cool and beneficial. So, but if you leave the room, all the geo that you have on the floor that you haven't collected yet, it goes away. So you want to make sure you clean everything up before you take off. Now the beauty of this game is that there's just so many. It's a giant labyrinth. There's just so many ways to go. Oh, I lost one. Hate that, but it happens. And you just want to cruise around, get lost, discover new things, collect as much geo as you can, because there's some I would consider near like vanity items that you can purchase at the map store that are icons. They're different color icons, so as you're cruising around in the game, there are different locations on the map that will be updated automatically when you purchase that icon. And also, you can get markers that you can place on the map in certain areas. So if you don't have this proper spell to get through the floor, you can be on that spot on the map and put that marker down that you have designated for checking out the broken floor capability. Then you can go back to it. So here's the grub that we got. And here's the grub father. Oh, he's so excited to see us. He gave us some geo. Started us off with 10 geo. 10 big smackaroos. Seems kind of light for the grub father to get when he gets his grub child back. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're on the top level of the Forgotten Crossroads. Going to the right, this is where we were before, where I did that little demonstration. So we will go back. All these little guys respawn when you leave the room and come back. So that's why it's a decent spot to be able to farm some geo if you just need to get like a quick 50 or so, something like that. I forget exactly how much, but that was close. Bam. Come to Papa. Alright. That's when that pogo comes in handy really well. It's awesome. And you need it for the Path of Pain in the White Palace, which is way later in the game, so don't worry about that. But it's a handy little thing to have to get through some other kind of tricky areas, or to get some geo from up top. Oh yeah, we already did all this. That's right. I gotta go down another one. We're gonna see the map guy. I just can't help myself. If I see an enemy, you know, I gotta take him out. I probably lost out on a decent amount of geo from going into the other room anyway, so. But none of this matters. There's so many geo deposits that we'll get. Ah, the classic humming of Cornifer. Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, we want to purchase the map, bro. Support local businesses. Cool. Map acquired, or acquired a map. Press L1 to view the map of the current area. Ah, a map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back up to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Yeah, Zelda. She's what's up. Ding, ding. That's gonna open up here in a little bit. We're gonna go and do a nice little loop. This is the money train. Oh, yeah. Don't want to cross over towards that sign just yet, which is a sign for hot springs, which is cool. We got a busted up door. We will be looping back and getting all of that geo. Alright, I did not want to fall down there just yet, because we can't jump back up. Just double check in case anything found its way all the way over here. Oh yeah. And then this gate locks. I think 3 hits right now? Yeah, okay. These guys shoot 1. And then it's like a little pause. So it's not that hard to get the timing down. And the nail that you have is already pretty long. There are charms you get that make it much longer, which are very useful, and I definitely dig them. But we don't have any charms right now, and we're pretty good. Good to go. So I'm just going to keep heading right, which actually you can see on the map. Oh, I can't quite show you, but if you see the big mask, it's actually a helmet. We're heading over there, and right now we're underneath it. Cornifer is the balloon-looking thing, kind of in the middle or in the left, on the far left side of the map. And so we went down and across. We're just gonna keep going across. We got tons of geo to get along the way. That's why I didn't really mind before. Can't really make it up there yet, but we'll get an ability soon enough. These things can't be killed. Nice. Oh yeah, we got one down here too. I can't let any of that geo go to waste. And we'll move him right through. Alright, I think we got some more geo even. It is nice that you get geo out of nearly all the enemies. There are some in Fog Canyon, little electric jellyfish type things that don't give you anything. But the big ones that have exploding centers do. They give you a bunch of geo. But they also try to blow you up double damage with an exploding, like, tracking device. It goes right after you. There's another thing of geo up there, but I don't really care about it right now, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. Coming from above on the flying guys, they didn't even know we were here. There's a big dude over here that spits out little ones. The little ones don't do any extra geo. And they will cause damage if they run into you. And I don't think they die either when they run into you. Alright. Get all this geo. 3 hits. Here's a little one of these soul statues. It's 3 hits, so it'll give you 1 life. Without any different soul charms or what have you. Okay, cool. Yeah, we want to come around from the bottom side. Well, if we go straight up here, there's a lever that we want to undo. Just to allow... Oh, actually, no, it's not here yet. Those guys give a decent amount of geo. Alright, so here is our first, like, boss. Gru's mother. And she's really not that tough. But then, don't be fooled. These bugs, they're always laying. Look at that belly. Uh-oh. Now these ones, they don't give you any geo either, unfortunately. Gold beans. Alright. I like to jump far going down here at first, just in case one of these guys is nearby. There's one more. And this is our way out. But if you noticed, there's a door. Let's check it out.
Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Emzy, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream. You have led me down here? If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually, I live on uneventful life, up in Dirtman. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there. and I can thank you properly for your good deed.
Tivolen, mas.
Evonen, mas? You're exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your Eneldo, and I can tell just by looking at you. You know how to wield it.
Tivolen, mas.
Yeah, same thing. Cool. All right. So now if we pop back in there, he's gone. And we're going to find our way back up to Dirtmouth with hopefully a decent amount of geo and get on our way. So coming up from below is... Gotta jump it to the left there, Nickel. Alright, nice jump, Ghost. Oh, wow. There are 3 of these bad boys in this room. Oh, whatevs. There we go. Batanada. Alright, so we'll get all of these guys killed-ified. Well, bam. And then we'll go to the bottom, get the geo, and then work our way back up to the top. Wow. That was really close. I wonder how much we lost. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll get a bunch. There's some more in there. Oh, that's not the jump. Ah, that was too weak. Oh, we lost one of them to the spikes. Ooh, is it? Let's see, we're at 555. Did we get it? Oh, we didn't even touch it. Oh well. Pogo is so beneficial on these guys. They don't even see it coming. It's really good to start practicing that kind of move now in the beginning on these easier foes. Oh, do you hear that? Sounds like a grub. Wah. This is an awfully big shadow. Ooh. What do we have here? Aha, a couple of these little guys. Got him. Alright, one's not too bad. There's another grub. And don't worry, the grub father doesn't just give 10 geo for all of them. It seems so weak, doesn't it? Alright. I always drop down on this little guy. So, I'm glad I didn't that time around. Didn't lose anything. Probably should have healed beforehand to get that soul. Ahaha, yes. We'll open up the stag station, why not? Because these are cool. Got a little bench. Throw a heal at it. Resets all of the big bad guys besides the bosses. So that first big dude that we fought with the club, he's back. A toll machine. Symbol of a stag. Insert geo. What? All day? Just throwing money around. You get these Lumaflies free. Ooh, a bell. There we go. Let's ring it. So surprised.
Amisodo.
Amisodo. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the Stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These Stagways stretch to the depths of Hollow Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go.
I think that last bit was a little better. He was starting to trail off there. Alright, cool. So we got the stag stations open. Let's pop on back to Dirtmouth. I don't think I forgot to unlock that one spot. We'll do it. We'll do it again this way. Alright, so here we are.
This place. Oh, you're near the surface, I believe. There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. This place was once full of travelers coming and going. It seems much quieter now.
Ominous. And that's all he's got for us right there. I think all he says now is, eager to travel the Stagways? Oh yeah, see one of those without a light on? Oh, I don't think you saw it. My camera was in the way. Well, it was a switch. Here we are, in Dirtmouth again. Aha! Oh, what a time! Our shopkeepers come home. Just wandering back, wandered back in, and hoped for grand tales of his time below. But he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. His voice took on a lot of different things in my head right there. Alright, let's check it out. What's up, Sly? We're your homie, man. We totally rescued you. You said you were gonna give us a gift? You thank us properly?
Divolem, mas.
Hello. I knew we'd meet again. Do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I've several items that may improve your chance of survival.
Patamas, Gio.
Patawas, Gio.
Then immediately, where's the thanking us properly? What? There's no thanks. Mask shard, this old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, maybe you can make some use of it. We want these. We definitely want those. Aha, gathering swarm. All about it. I love this. I love this charm. It is fantastic. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. You are given specific number of charm notches to start off.
Patamas, Gio.
I think it's 3. The Stalwart Shell. This is cool, but we don't really need it right now. It lets you recover, makes you resilient. There's a Rancid Egg. These come into play later on. I'll explain it later. Simple Key. We're going to want all of these, but one of them we don't really need to use. But we'll get all that stuff later on. So, but for now, we'll say this isn't going anywhere. Those two things. Vessel adds to our soul carrying capabilities. And the mask fragments add to our life. Our hits. Oh, and here's the map shop. This is what else we wanted some geo for.
Bapanada.
Batanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise! He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Intriguing. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell.
Wayward compass. You know what? I'll get this. No. I don't want to get it yet. We do want the quill. And we're not going to have enough money for the wayward compass just yet. But that's okay. 100 more. Do we want any of these? Alright, so these are a couple little markers that you can purchase along the way. I call them vanity items. That's what I was mentioning before, because they're not essential, but it is cool to be able to mark some things on the map, streamline your gameplay later on after you obtain some of the specific abilities. So let's see. Benches, we don't really need any of that stuff. Benches right now, we'll do that just so we have a place to mark. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get enough geo to get this compass. And hopefully some other cool things the next time we come up here. Oh, yeah, no dream now. But oh, we can listen.
Mobadis.
Of all the places to end up, we've picked this dreary town. I thought it a temporary stop. Then my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is a sound business. But other than you, who's buying? Meh. Not the best. I wish I could do her voice better. It doesn't even sound good in my head. So I don't even know how to improve it. But I just can't read a story without doing the voice characters. Oh yeah. So, my apologies. Hope you bear with me. Hope they're not all too terrible. Alright, so as we come back to this Black Egg Temple, or the Temple of the Black Egg, do we still have our homie here? Alright. Yep, truly a marvel. Still the same thing. Okay, here we go. And he's wearing a mask. But not over his face. Ooh, and it's the same mask as this one. Right here. Interesting. And he said he was called here. Ooh. Okay, we'll pay attention to that for later. Squirrel. I call this part of the geo loop. So you can get a decent amount of geo, just kind of working your way through these guys. Not today, Spike. And then we got this mini boss who respawns after every bench sit. Same with the same dudes we just saw. Oh yeah, it's 2 hits. Haha, figure that one out real quick. I got greedy. I tried to give him 2 hits and I don't have the dash. So it was not fast enough. There we go. That's where that first grub was. Take that second reprieve to get the old soul focus going on. Oh yeah, super soul focus. We get these guys. So when you strike an enemy with the upward swing, like this. Are we stuck? Yep, I didn't open it. Alright. When you strike an enemy with the upward swing, you don't get any recoil. Which came in handy right there, so I didn't get hit by the spike. But like for this guy, I like getting a little recoil. Gives me a little extra time to see what he's doing. Or they, see what they're doing.
so I know what's up. Booyah. Is there one more? Oh yeah. One more of these dudes. Especially the guys that are running at you. And I use guys as a general term, hopefully. That's not misunderstood. Yeah, here we go. It's an awesome geo run. All these little rubble piles are the geo deposits that we got before. It's a good habit I kind of have tried to develop, where when I'm falling down to a place that I don't see where I'm landing exactly, to downstrike. Just to, in case there's an enemy, you know what I'm saying? Get a few of these guys. Oh, he's going away. Yeah, with the bounce back. I was so glad to see that little stand right there. That was awesome. I was like, he's gonna bounce, which worked out really cool. Alright, now I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. That was just too much fun killing these guys. He's already got one hit. Come to Papa. There we go. Here's the map guy again. Cornifer. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters, a poor mother behind. And poor mother, whoops. Alright, so, that's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dermot with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Dude, you don't know what you're missing with not being up there with the Zelda. She is so bored. And she stays with you, bro. You gotta respect that. You gotta get up there and show her some attention. Alright, so we already got all these deposits. And we won the little mini battle, or whatever was needed. So there's only one of those flying dudes in here at the moment. And these are cool. So let me show you the sign, just so you can kind of identify it when it's on the map. That sign right there, to me it looks like a face mask with, like, you know, steam above it. So it could be like this dude chilling. It's a war shop. Painting, whatever. You can be whatever you want it to be, but that's what this is. And this fills up your soul. Oh, I wasn't missing any, so you couldn't see. It'll fill up all your masks and fill up your soul vessel. Nice shot. Nice shot, dingus. Wow. Yep. Only got one good jump in him. Oh, Harry Potter reference, sorry. Got my Hollow Knight / Harry Potter hat. This dude's back. Yeah, an easy 3. Ooh, hear that almost metal tingling? There is I think that's a mask shard up there, which we can get after the mantis claw or the wings. I knew that was deadly as soon as I wasn't facing the correct direction. Alright, we want every bit of geo we can get. It doesn't hurt to bring the enemy up with you. Save a little time. Over the top is faster. Ugh. Boink. It's just one big jump you gotta get over. Yeah, we want to go up. And we want to actually open. Doink, doink. Oh yeah, no mantis claw. Where is he? He's got to be underneath where you can't see things. Bam. Alright, so we're going to actually go open the door this time. We don't necessarily need... Yeah. Through the floor whenever you can is just the way to go. Go stealthy. Yep. We came all the way up here and just didn't hit that. But what we want to do right now is go find a big boss. Our first big boss. Here's a little mini guy. Yeah, we got the double hit. Ah, yeah, greedy. Okay, so let's go fill up. We can fill up all the way. Just hold circle or hold your focus button until it is completely well, until you get like the life that goes whoa, you know, something like that, where you know it's guaranteed and the mask actually pops up, because it will just expel or waste your soul if you... There we go, get that guy. I don't want to lose any of this geo. It will waste your soul every time you sit and focus the soul without finishing the roll of what you're trying to do with it. Oh. That was terrible. That was a horrible way to explain something that's very easy and you will figure out in the game like immediately. But it's just a warning. Oh, so that's locked. Let's head up. Ominous music. Wow. Oh. Okay, so this is a good place where they give you those 3 guys in case you don't have your full masks or full soul. Hopefully this is all you need to get set up. Alright, so the false knight, when he jumps away, expect a shockwave. Jumps away, expect a shockwave. There's like a long delay and everything, super telling. Oh, still shockwave. Jumps forward. I want to get underneath. It's the best place to be. Jumps forward. Get under him. You can take this moment to heal. The head comes out. This is where the real damage actually gets done to the enemy. Now here, just pick a corner, right or left, depending on what side you end up getting the false knight down. Jumped at us, so no shockwave. Jumped at us. Jumped away, so shockwave with a long delay. This is where I like to hit up on them, just so I don't bounce away. Got a couple little wear down hits on the armor. Jump at me, bro. Ah. Oh, that was at me. Gotta go underneath, though. Okay, that's still technically at me. So we'll heal. And you get soul back, I think, only when hitting the bare face of this little baby grub. I think, one more. Boom, there he is, down. I don't even want to touch the ground yet, bro. Bam, 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 bam. Pogo on you all day. Alright, so, also, look at what his mallet is. And I don't know how to even kill it. Alright, city crest. That's important for getting into the city. What? Look at this thing. Now it's just an armored bug. Kind of cool. That was his mallet. It was just a stick and this guy. That's what he was hitting the ground with? It's rude. You know what I'm saying? It's rude to just use this bug to hit things. As I'm smashing it around. Alright, you guys get the joke, I'm sure. Hooray! We got tons of Geo for defeating that boss. There's more things to access up there if we had other abilities, but we don't, so we can't. But we can go through here. Ooh. So this is a common sign, these skulls and these kind of masks. Means you're generally gonna find some kind of shaman or dead shaman. I don't want to give everything away, but it's a good sign. Oh, who is that craving out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollowness' core. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. Awesome. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh. Super cool. Oh, don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. You won't be going much further without it, I promise you. So this is awesome. And now, do some super cool things. Which we'll get into here momentarily. Like I need it, but coffee. Vengeful Spirit. Tap circle to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking those enemies. Bam. Alright, cool. So, what's this? We passed out? And they locked us in some kind of crazy closet? Huh. Well, whatever. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, Vengeful Spirit. Let's see what it does. Ready? Tap circle. Haha. Cool. Cool beans. Come here, you. I don't wanna. Oh, I didn't want to lose the Geo down here, but that wasn't too bad. All about that Geo life. 3 hits for them roly-polars. Another guy. Or just 1 Vengeful Spirit blast. Let's get this guy's attention. And that guy's attention. Blow that dude up. Now we can make sure to get the geo from these guys. Because I don't know if you noticed or not, but down here is all spikes. So if it falls down and you don't have the Gathering Swarm charm, which, oh, I do, but I didn't equip it, then you'll need to do something to maintain that geo. Not a tremendous amount, but every little bit counts. Oh. He didn't even know I was there. Yeah, it's just a little up. Sweet. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back around to get that geo. That's annoying. Got it. Get him. Haha. And we refill with that. Alright, so we'll just cruise around again real quick because I just cannot let 3 or 4 or 5 geo or whatever. 4 geo. I can't let 4 geo go. That's all smashed up. Bust through the floor. Now with this guy, you cannot waste. I mean, you can. It's just going to take you a lot longer. We're going to want to hit the Vengeful Spirit like it's telling us down on the bottom. But my captions are above it. Anyway, you can't kill. You can't have a Vengeful Spirit strike actually hit when he's covered up like this. So you get him open. You can get 3 right there. Now we're out of soul. So if we go far enough, he's going to shoot one of these bad boys at us. And they roll at us. So we don't have to go far for our meal. And yeah, there you have it. Takes 4 of those hits apparently. And here's another charm. Soulcatcher. There are 25 charms. And they're all really cool. Oh, there you are. I was watching over you while you slept, and I must have slipped away myself. I woke up and found you disappeared. You are a surprising one. Oh. Actually, I wanted to ask a small favor of you. You see, there is a certain creature lurking just above us in the heart of this temple. Oh? Well, yet another surprise. You've slain that creature before I've even asked. I scarcely deserve such a friend as you. You're a marvel. Oh, oh look! The gate opened between us. Oh, I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Oh. Alright. So, see the blue mask that we have from killing the life seed? This is what happens when you have those and you sit at a bench. They go away. But if you have only one mask left, it will replenish all of your masks because you're sitting there and resting. Later in the game, you develop abilities that will allow you to replenish your soul there as well, but that's much later. Anyway, so we have 2 charms and we have 3 notches. This Soulcatcher Charm costs 2 notches, so we're using it. It's used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. So every strike on an enemy, we're going to get more soul replenished in our vessel. Increases the amount of soul gain when striking an enemy. Alright, cool, I just said that. And the Gathering Swarm. A swarm will follow the bearer and gather up any loose geo, keeping them useful for those who can't bear to leave anything behind. Ding, ding, ding. No matter how insignificant. Oh my god, this is the story of my life. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Handy dandy little shortcut. Right through here. Aha! So this is the thing that I thought, well, blah blah blah. Anyway, when I opened up the door in Dirtmouth from the Stag Station, this is what was behind the camera. One of these swings, little switches. And here we are, where Cornifer was. And now with this new ability, we can unlock a new area. The Gathering Swarm is so awesome. I do not need to worry about the geo. It will come find me. I don't have the dash or the jump. Bam.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Samurai! Look at ya!
My interpretation of Ghost's voice, I think, is pretty dead on. So I'll do that one at some point. All the rest are probably pretty terrible, but it's the way they sound in my head, or at least the way that they can be translated out. Come here. Come here, you. Alright, I don't want to waste any soul, because it's going to take 4 hits for another one of these Balder guys. Oh, wait.
The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollowness descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at the kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted. Oh my god, it's like the first time I've ever read something. Sorry. All wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Ha. Alright, so this starts us on the path to figuring out what's happening. Cool beans. This is poison underneath us. Can't get in that. We have an enemy. Nope. There's one up top. Oh no, there isn't. No enemies yet. Maybe? Nope. There's little bushes that spring to life in certain areas. They have visual and audio cues. Here we are in Green Path. These guys. Alright, so watch out for these dudes. They got bombs that blow up. And they also, when they see you, they get startled and shoot that out. And that's the infection. That's that orange stuff we saw in the opening. These guys will charge at you and not explode at all. So that's cool. Ah, we got hit by the explodation. Oh yeah, let's get a couple of our masks back. Hang out with some life. Get a life already. We got some little dude down here? No? Yeah, it's just a cool way to go, I guess. I love the music in this game. Did you hear the little... Ooh, a shadow. Alright, look right in front of me. Like right there. You see the little triangle sticking up? Those are teeth. For this guy. And with a non-upgraded nail, it's 4 hits. So and it's really hard to get 4 all in one time frame with the one coming up. With the trap coming up. So make sure to watch out.
Who cares? Alright, cool. So this is where a bench is hanging out for us. So we can throw a save at it in this new area we have discovered. Let the Luma flies free. Ooh, what's that? Glimmering? What's that you say? Another geo deposit? Alright. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that was my ghost impression right there. No, I'm just kidding. What a fake. This is always just such a fake out. It's like, ooh. I've seen somebody do something cool with that move. I don't know how to do it right. But anyway, that was our sister, Hornet. Lost that Geo. Not losing this. Don't you fall in that poison. Always in such precarious positions. Don't ever forget you have the looking down option, which helps out. Oh yeah, tremendously. That was the second explosion. I forgot all about it. Just sitting here raking in tons of Geo. Hiya. 2 hits for them dudes. And we need this one down. The other one isn't really essential because you can get up this way to get back. But with this one, you really need it to be able to make that first jump. Now those explosions don't hurt these same guys, unfortunately, because it'd be cool to just be able to get one to kill the other for you. Boop. That's a fun way to murk it, but you don't get any Geo or soul from it by doing that. Oh yeah, whoops. Gotta drop that down and land on it to save yourself. I hear the humming. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Yeah, we want to purchase a map, bro. Support the local business. Oh, yeah. I ran into another traveler as I made my way down here. I've tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Yeah, he's talking about Hornet, our sister. Wah! Half sister, I think. Something like that. Alright, so we're gonna go down this way this time around. So we can hit this. And then every other time we want to come back through, we can make that jump. Easy peasy. There's a lot of setting yourself up for easy travel later on in this game. Alright, I'm gonna focus the soul. You can obviously use this thing right here to drop down and kill both of those guys. But I really like getting the soul from them. Especially if I'm gonna take a hit. Oh, jeez. But, never fear. More cool stuff is over here. The teeth. The teeth channel. I always remember it for the teeth. And this is just a cool little spot to maintain progression in the game.
Tiny squib, your approach furious.
I need some water for this.
Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter.
Yeah, we want the mark of the hunter. We want it. Got it in the first game. It is sweet. There's some cool stuff. So many secret things that happen all over the place. And here we go. We've taken the hunter's journal. Press our middle button, bam, 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 to open the menu, then navigate to the journal pane. Defeat enemies to add new entries to the journal and decipher the hunter's notes. So now, when we hit the middle button, we have our charms that we could see. Now we have the journal as well. And you can't, I mean, you can kind of see the camera's a little bit in the way, but it says defeat 17 more to decipher the hunter's notes. It'll tell you there in gray when you need more. You need to take more of them out to get the hunter's notes. Or it'll be in white and it'll tell you what's up. Like they only seem dimly aware of their surroundings, making them easy prey to cut your fangs on. What is it that guides them on their paths? It almost seems like they search for ways to die. Pretty cool stuff. Good for some reading. There's tons of lore in this book, tons of storyline variations, which is really cool. So you can play the game and in the same loadout have 5 different finishes, which is just really cool. Gotta jump on time there, Ghosty. Cool. And there's our little grub friend. Alright, so if you look at our soul vessel container, you know, the vessel, it's light white. That means that we can cast a spell. We have enough for a spell. That's enough to focus for healing. And it's nice to be able to have that spell that you can cast and know that you're able to cast it. Oh, right over our domicile. Alright. He got a hit on us anyway. So you can see the vessel fragment only has a little bit, so it's gray. It's not white yet. But now we add a little bit of soul. Now we have enough to heal. Boom. So we do so. There's 3 hits for those little guys. A whole bunch fell. And a whole bunch came back. Okay, cool. Ah, that's right. I don't have any special abilities. Gotta remember that. That's cool, though. There she is. What's up, Hornet? And now, every time we destroy a new enemy, it will be added into our hunter's journal. Oh yeah, there's still a couple more flying enemies here, so I want to make sure that I don't get unnecessarily hit. Oh, it doesn't tell us how many are there yet. I think that happens as we get close to finishing the game, actually. There's another little Venus flytrap or what have you right here. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Before we go into a new room, let me just throw some health healing action at it. Little health heal. Alright. Come on, get there. Ah. Only damage being done after you hit off all of the grass that they hide in. You hear that little... That's these guys waking up from their slumber. They can be on floors. They can be on ceilings. Not really. Ah, look at this guy. That's cool. Glitched out. Free the Lumafly. What's the best way where I could save the Geo? Oh. It wasn't even... I thought I was gonna get Geo right away. That worked out. Way better. Hey, checking us out. What's up? What's up, what's up? Still there, yeah. Watch us defeat these enemies. Okay, yeah. See that below us? We can't make that jump now, but as we get special abilities, we'll go pick that thing up. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think my first playthrough, I was like, do I follow her? You don't have to. I'm gonna go this way. Because up through here... Aha! We got one of these guys. With some Geo. Yeah, that's why we have to follow her. So we come in from above. What else we got over here for exploring? There's some lore. I think we got some lore written on this little stone.
From moss and leaf, our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt.
Yeah, cool. So this is a living thing. That's the sound of when you hit a living bug. But we don't get any soul from it, I don't believe. Okie dokie. That's fine. Everything's fine. Because we have a little statue down here. Let's fill up. We got a 3. Alright, cool. 1 or 2 hits on a bug. And we are full. Ooh. Like this guy. There we go, we're full. Directly below, directly to the right or left, or directly above for those bad bugs. Aha! Yeah. We gotta pay to play, baby. There, and it opens up a couple doors for us. Come to Papa. Ah, I jumped right into the line of fire. Again. Alright. Let's fill up our lives one more time. Ah, he went back to sleep on me, huh? I'll wake you up to die. Oh, probably didn't need to use the soul to get the lives, because we could always just sit at the bench. And that replenishes all the masks. Now, which way do I want to go? I think it's just straight up still. Straight up. Oh yeah, there's a dude over here. Got him. Alright, sweet. Now we take a left. Oh, we will, but not quite yet. Watch this move. Easy. Easy. I'll show you an easy way of killing those guys. Oh, wait. I don't want to go all the way up there yet. Show you an easy way of killing those guys with just dodging and killing them with the nail.
The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush, in every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us.
Yep. Un is one of the dreamers. And we went that way.
Oh, wait, what's this you say?
You saw a butterfly? It's just a shadow, but... Ahaha! Here's some more. Now you don't have to destroy the butterflies to get the extra blue mask lives. But I like to kind of hit a bunch of stuff. Oh, we can't get through here yet. Because that's a big jump and we have to chop that from the other side. So we do have to go through here. See this guy again? Really? Wow. Okay. So he's got the one with a double swing. With the double swing, you can get him on the way back in. Actually, both of them you gotta get on the way back in. Got it. Alright, cool. So that got a ton of soul. They're like little kitty noises. It's kind of awesome. Until you know, don't equate that to when I'm getting Geo from them. You know what I'm saying? These 2 Geo are worth it. Oh. So, I think we're coming up on a part of the game where I've tried to play it where you can miss, you can skip. But I think you have to. Here, I hear him already. Meh. Oh, meh. Oh my goodness, look at this. It looks like a helpless bug. Alright, this is one of the mama something or other blah blah blahs. And if you're patient, which this game really makes you not want to be so patient sometimes. Ah, alright. I gotta land those hits. It's not a very difficult boss. Obviously. No upgraded nail or anything. Just have to read the cues, and it's literally the same cue. And the one that can throw you off is the one that's not dangerous. It's where she screams, so. Alright, we just rescued this bug. This guy was in the mouth of another bug. Looked deadly. Looked like if we hadn't happened upon him, that would have been his untimely demise. Let's see how he repays us.
Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? It is a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother. Know this, cur. I am Zerd the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Hinder.
I hate this guy.
You know, me a miss.
Meh, what are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest.
Well, I don't think the captions caught any of that. Oh, fantastic.
Begone, lest I draw my nail.
Microphone's still picking me up. All right, go. What?
You know,
Yeah.
Man, me.
I hate that guy. So ungrateful. Alright, so now I think we're popping in from above. Have to just keep pushing forward, or else they'll run away too fast. Alright, cool beans. Here's some more lore.
The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient, for the call to return.
Haha. The call to return. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait patient for the call to return. Interesting. Oh, we got the big enemy. And he saw me coming. Yep. I am knocking them back a little bit. And you can, whatever any of the enemies throw or spit, that guy seemed to spit that at us. Gross. You can hit that with your nail and send it back at him. It actually works out a lot in the Coliseum during some of the trials, you know, where there's a couple enemies there that throw some projectiles. Oh yeah, there's so much time in between, so the visual cues. Yeah, and I totally biffed it. We'll get spit, one lunge. Yep. Okay. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. There's another grub. Oh yeah. There's gotta be some teeth or something around here. Yep. Knew there was something. These guys really are no big deal. You just gotta commit. Stay with them. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted before. Now we can come this direction. Nice little geo fill up. Oh, recognize this sign? This shows the Stagway. Aha! And there's the Stagway sign for out front. Let those Luma flies go! A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert geo? Well, it is a little more than, what, 10% of our total worth. I guess that's worth it.
Che chulo. This place is much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild, the station's like to be consumed by it. Eager to travel the Stagways? Just hop upon that platform, give me the signal, and we'll soon be on our way.
Yeah, that's what he says when he's out of stuff to say. And here are the 3 Stagway stations we have opened. Dirtmouth up top. We're in Green Path to the left. Forgotten Crossroads down and to the right. And we don't need to go to any of those right now. Let's hit up the bench. Update our map. So now, when we go check out our map, we got Green Path. Boom. Okay, so actually, I think we want to go to Dirtmouth. Because we want to buy the quill. I don't think we bought the quill yet. Maybe we did. I don't know. But I want to get that other charm and yada yada. We can get the mask fragment, the vessel fragment. Actually, the vessel fragment, I don't think it matters. Because we're not going to get 2 of those pieces for a little while. You need 3 for the vessels, 4 for the masks.
Patmos, Geo.
Patmos, Geo? Oh, this whole thing? Yeah, we'll get that. Why not? Adds a second. We already had... Oh, we didn't have one yet.
Patmos, Geo.
The other one's 500. I don't know if we want that. This key, it would be cool to have this. What we really need is the Lumafly lantern. That's 1,800. That's a lot. What do we need the key for? To unlock the waterways, we need a key. In the waterways, to get to God's home, we need a key. But we don't need that for quite a while. And you know what? I'll get this key. I'll do them in this succession that they're wanting to be in, I guess.
Papa Sude.
I see they've opened a mapping shop across the way. I suppose a little competition is healthy. But now I spent too much geo. Perhaps I should start to sell maps as well. Or is that a little aggressive? All's fair in the world made of geo.
Oh, come on, yeah?
Pockets feeling empty? Oh, come on, yeah? Pockets feeling empty? If you need some more geo, take a trip into the roots below us and hunt around and just take care not to fall into a haze. I won't be coming down there to rescue you. No. Yeah. Alright, I blew through all my geo. Silly me. So let's do... Oh. Haha. You there. What are you sulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zod the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, all glory to me. but I don't have time for your adulteration. Adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down.
All right, Zote the Mighty.
Barama.
That daft old fellow over there. He keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. He keeps talking about the dreams too. Pah! Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Truly live. Rah.
Alright, so we got the key, and if we come over here instead of going down the well...
What is this?
Inspect.
A stone door with a simple lock.
Use a simple key? Yeah, why not? Opens it on up. We'll get the enter in there.
Really?
What?
Ci sono partner.
Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time.
Some time?
Ah, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I.
Not yet. But if we die, you lose all your geo until you defeat your shadow or shade regrets. But we could go to Gigi, pay a rancid egg. They'll do a little spell and bring our regrets up to that cave, so we don't have to travel very far to get it. Gonna do the geo run to make my way over to Green Path. You can see up here on the top of the door, there's the 3 masks. So many little details in this game. It's awesome. They really just... They did a really great job. And it was crowdsourced. Or whatever. They had a Kickstarter with a bunch of funds. And there is a location where you can actually see those names. It's very cool. They did that little steezy stuff for their supporters, which I like. Oh, we got 3 hits. What was that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, lucky number 13. With no upgrades on the nail, 13 strikes. Just gotta be patient a lot until the nail is upgradable. Alright, so let's go. Getting that Lumafly lantern would be awesome, because we get the Crystal Heart ability through there, and Crystal Peaks. I'm gonna want to keep going down. And then over. Oh yeah. Oops. Got him. Oh, I already got that Geo. I wasn't quick enough. That's okay. I'll fill up some soul and hit this thing. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, man. We don't want to buy any charms yet. Huh. One of the little guys got me. Ah, again. Just gotta be patient with those dudes. So it's also nice to note, whoops, that around the map, if you see this little light, it shows that after you get a certain ability, there's cool stuff you can do in there. That looks like the Mantis Claw even. And I think with the Mantis Claw, you can start doing cool stuff. Sorry, I got like a knot in my chest that... There we go. Alright, cool. Let's see how we're going. Yeah. So you've probably noticed that this sign over here, that's the tram sign. We don't have a tram pass yet, and we have no way of getting it until we are in Deep Nest, which could be kind of soon. We could do a whole lot of Deep Nest without the Lumafly lantern. It's just we would really like to have it there too, because that's kind of all dark and underground and blah blah blah. So we're just doing this loop to get a whole bunch of Geo. Almost got a hit on it. Cool. Oh, I can't do that jump. Gotta go the long way. Alright, this guy's back again, too. Ah. Couldn't get 3 hits. That was just too cool before. Alright, and if you are used to battling the other one, this guy is on the other side. So what you can do, you can get him to chase you over here. And then just go up and over. And now it's back to the same exact way that you just beat the other dude. Haha, snuck a double in there. Yep, that's that secret area we opened before. Oh, yep. I was pushing forward. Needed to just hang back. Don't need to go back up there. The sound effects sometimes are just too good. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh, I love that gathering swarm. Alright, so I know this is probably just a little bit repetitive, but I'm going to resist as hard as I can to not do that whole room again. There was the first one we got. How many we do? Oh, for the second one, we got like 25. Alright. A decent amount of coinage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4 in there. I think 5 gets you something. I don't know. Alright, let's make our way back over to Green Path. Keep doing some cool stuff over there. Is there something over here? There's probably something over here that I didn't do yet. Nope. Did all that. And we need the dash. Quick dash to get over there. Yeah. Bottom up on his level anyway. One more other guy? Nope. Yeah, one more. Sweet. Yeah, I'm doing alright. We're cruising. There we go. We finally got enough of those bad boys. Oh yeah, we already defeated all those guys, so that would just be long. We'll keep going down. Now over. Yeah, can't make that jump. Alright. Easy peasy. So as soon as those Lumaflies grab the Geo, you can actually go to another room and they will still get to you and be counted in your total. Which is cool. We haven't gone down here yet. Oh, that's why. We can't make it across that yet, but there is a sweet Geo deposit. We're gonna need 1,800 Geo to get the Lumafly, which is really what we want to progress the game forward. Try and get me, Spike. I don't think so. Alright, so this direction over here, I feel like we need a special ability to get far. Oh, that's not where I want to do it from. Right here. Pogo on up to this little geo deposit. It's such a hot move. Oh. Too early there, Ghost. I don't have the dash. I hear a whiny grub. Anything gonna fall? Nope. Okay, I'll hit. Alright, cool beans. Now, when you have another ability much later in the game, you can get in this poison bubbling soup and you can go underneath this wall over here. And that brings you down into another way into Fog Canyon or something. I forget. Yep, that's how you get up there. A little pogo off of those teeth. And it'll do the trick. Alright, I'm just gonna hit a couple of them. Just a couple on the way up. Never hurts having the geo. Alright, I mean, while I'm down here, I might as well get that guy too, right? I mean, get over there. Oh, I don't have the distance. Thought I did. I thought I did. I guess not, though. That's all right. Because he's coming all the way over here. God, the Gathering Swarm is so awesome for this. Alright, we got another grub that we can collect some stuff in there, and I think it's number 5. And number 5, we get something cool. Maybe it's a mask shard? Yeah. Awesome. We got another mask shard. So now we're at 2. I know that we can buy one. We can buy one more. Maybe this side. I didn't see that other guy in the corner. Big man, big jump. Ah, foolish. We already went up there. We already got what we could see. Duh. Let's go fight a hornet. So they do something really cool right there to make that gap. But I'm not really sure what it is. We're going the right way. Oh yeah, we got the hunter's journal. Don't want to waste that. We're going the right way. Big guy. That's a decent amount of change. I think what, 10? 9? 9 geo? It's weird. Thought it was 10. Alright, Hornet, here we come. Soon. Hopefully. Almost there. I swear, kids, we're almost there. Aw. Blarf. Blarfignugan. Another big guy. Friggin' running bush. Yeah, this is what happened last time. We got him stuck in the corner. That's awesome. This one's Geo, though. Down in the water. Down in the poison. See ya. Oh, yeah. Okay. We had to do that before to be able to open this. Wait, we didn't open that. We opened a different one? Strange. Won't even waste the time. Alright, following Hornet's path. make our way up here. Oh yeah, we opened that up. We sat at the bench. Freed the Lumafly. Continue to cruise. Just flying. What up, bro? Nice shot, Ghost. Alright, we don't want to go that way. We want to go up one more again. Cool beans. Oh, fight this guy one more time. Oh, that was a little underwhelming. I got some of my teeth or what? Man. Alright, so the sun is like almost down. That is what is up. There we go. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm looking for Hornet. That's right. She's over here. Alright, down goes to the stag station, which we already set up. But to the left, right here. This is what's happening. Uh-oh, the music stopped. Can we wreck a whole bunch of stuff? What?
Grossi Kalimo.
Come no closer, Ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. Know what you are. Know what you try to do. I can't allow it.
Garama.
Garama!
Shaw.
Shaw!
Ha.
Eddie!
Egale.
Egal!
Ha. Ha.
Chit! Eddie!
Shaw. Edino.
Eddie!
Shaw.
Shaw!
Alright, I don't hit her when she's down, because we're family. You can have some hits on me, sister. Ah, I couldn't float. I couldn't float. We got this all day. Cool. Here we are at the Green Path. Stagway station. And we want to head on back up. So this is actually our first death. So this is cool. You'll get to see what happens. Like most people with sisters, Sister 1. These are our regrets. That was Shade. You gotta battle it to get all your stuff back. As you can see up there, now I got all the Geo again. 830? Awesome. Edino! She didn't even do that one last time. Throw it at me. Huh. I mean, not terribly difficult. The pogo is really beneficial, as you can see. There's only a couple moves that she has that go up in the air. So for the most part, when you see the jump. Oh. It's actually really good to be on the other side of Hornet when she goes to throw this. If I could land over there, and then you're hitting the whole time. A couple well-timed strikes. And, yeah, you can do some blocking and stuff. It's not difficult this first time around. Really not difficult. Whoa. Moth wing cloak. Yes! This is what we wanted. We were so excited about this one. So here we go. We can dash. What? Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. What? These are the three dreamers. Ah, it came after us right there. Holy cow. Alright. Let's go this way. What's this? Can't jump? Gotta dash. Woo, look at that. Aha. Anything cool over here? Oh, yeah. What else we got going on over here? The tunes are back. Nothing going on in that room. A lake of Un. Oh, look at this guy standing guard. Okay, bro. Ooh, looky here.
Goa, nu do I la Mac.
Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. So yeah, we'll rest. Bam, and we got map updated, and we got all our masks back.
Goa, nu do I la Mac.
I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Ah, yes.
Mana matu churo namen.
Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hollow Nest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. What? Yep, okay. And we saved all that good stuff. Did the guy come back? Nope, he didn't. I guess it's technically the same room, then, maybe? I don't know. You can go a little faster these days with this old moth cloak. Sorry, I just now seeing this message box in. What time is it? Was that right around this time? Yeah. Am I in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Platinum? Yeah. Oh, the final trophy. I haven't gotten level 100 yet. I haven't been chilling on it. And it's not that fun to stream, to be honest. I have a blast streaming it, and I enjoy it. But, you know? I feel like this game I get so much more enjoyment out of. But yeah, I am gonna. I need to just get the level 100, then I'll have the platinum score, and everything will be super cool. All right, where to next? Aha. Let's go down to the Fog Canyon. If we can get there. Alright, just gaining soul. Oh, we gotta do that from above. Alright, that's right. Nice little geo deposit. Oh, not one over there either, so just this guy. Sweet. Aha. That's fine, I guess. Alright, now we're finally at the spot. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this one. The little trickster got me. Cool. Another guy. Sweet. Alright, now with the dash, we should be able to accomplish some more cool stuff. Oh, can't do anything over here though. Because we can't dash that far. We can, however, put in a new entry. Oh no! Getting greedy. There it is. Throw a new entry in the hunter's journal. Oh yeah, that's where that lore was. Some storyline, additional, what have you, and stuff. We went up before. We've been down and around. We got some extra soul getting over here. Oh yeah, no mantis claw. Man, after you have all the abilities, you can do anything you want. It's awesome. Oh, whoa, that was close. Got him. Is there a way to be up top for this one? No, that is the up top. This is the one that's up top. With the geo deposit. Get him, get him. There it is. Nice. It's good for time's sake. Ain't having to be super patient all the time. this one? Oh, yeah.
Those who stray from the White King's roads shall face the law of Un.
Alright, cool. Duly noted. Bam. Heading on down. There's a bench over here, which is kind of cool. Update the map just a little bit. Little guy on the ceiling. Woo! Oh yeah, we need the Lumafly lantern for this. Because I don't want to have to try and fight. There's No Eyes, the ghost No Eyes in there. Here we go, heading down into the Fog Canyon. This place is cool. You can get soul from the little guys, but the big dudes, they come at you. And those are double damage. So you gotta do intelligent things if you want to make it not blow you up. Which I'm not doing. Obviously. Ah, the double whammy. Alright, cool. So, we'll get enough for another life. Now, these big dudes, if you clear them out, they don't come back until you respawn, or until you, sit on a bench or die. I'm gonna take this hot second to use the bathroom. I have drinking a lot of coffee. Be right back. All right. Oh, let's see here. Got my blue light canceling glasses. Make sure that while I'm staring at the old screens all day, that it doesn't hurt my old retinas or whatever they say. Okay. That seems somewhat decent. Maybe. Alright, cool. Moving on. Let's go get our shade back. Which was right down here, wasn't it? Whoops. Haha. No, it's down in the Foggeria. Ah. Couldn't get that cute and fancy on it. Fancy and cute. Cute and fancy. That's my style. Cute and fancy. Wham. Where are you hiding out? Oh, I made it. And I blew it. Oh my goodness. Just gotta hit that one from above and it falls right down into the poison. Here we go. Finding some cool stuff. Oh yeah, can't do it this way. Oh. I'm glad that didn't kill us. It is rather annoying having to continuously go back and find where you were when you died, so you can get your regrets back. So here we are at the banker.
Oh, Bakura Finero.
Oh, hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide the banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much, much more secure. In all of my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd considered opening an account? Yeah, sure. We'll pay $100. We're giving her.
That's Geo.
Yo, that's what's up, dude. Nice boxing. If you're a smart one, next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my my vault. Now, let's do some banking. Alright, so first queue right there, we gave 100 geo, and we'll never see that geo again. The max balance we can put in there is 4,500 geo, probably because that's the max that can fit in her shell. Let's deposit 50 geo. That's the minimum that we can do, and we'll throw it in there.
Kalala.
Goodbye then. Stay safe. Pedero, Kapala. We'll see what that does. I don't want to give her too much money, but doesn't matter. And here we are, Queen's Station. What do we have here?
Goa, Nudo Isla Mac.
Oh, isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollowness must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest.
Nice work, Boxing. You probably only needed 5 seconds, not gonna lie. Get in there and start that combo. Smash.
Nah, me no bis.
Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now only our like even know it exists. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites, even in their decay.
Hope that's picking me up. All right. Okie dokes. So here's a extra little character in the game.
Zupa ella
Oh!
ferma.
Superbelma. Come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I've found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine.
Zupa ella merma.
This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands. At the misty drop to one side, and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming So while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel free to stop by anytime, though I do like the quiet in this station. A little company is always good for one's health.
Yeah, unless you try to eat me. Alright, there's the secret we can get to up there with more abilities obtained later on in the game. Aha, and that's another cool mask shard. That'd be our 4th. But we need to do other things first. So here we go, a toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo, you know it. Biggity bang. Free them Lumaflies. Let's get them stags coming. Yeah.
Oh, you've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visited more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude.
Cool. Yeah, we got 4 open so far, and I think there's 10. Something like that. Whatever it is. We'll find them all. It ain't no big deal. Really? Oh, man. That's sad. That's too bad. You know, a lot of people were bashing the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 online play, and I personally like it. I liked it and still like it. I don't play it nearly as much as I did before though, because there's just so many cool games that I have that I want to play. Alright, so here we are in the Fungal Wastes. Oh, yeah. We're going to want to get a map of this area. So I'm going to head over to Cornifer soon. There's another new beast. These guys, they only shoot in one direction, so getting on top of them is incredibly easy to take them out. Now let's follow the pages on the ground. Seem to always lead us. There's another one. Boink, boink. I love this section. Awesome. Here's some more pages. Hey, what we got here, bro?
Ah, my short friend. You've caught me at the perfect time. I've just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear for my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent.
Yeah, we'll purchase some maps. Only 75. This guy chill. What was the last one? 100? Something like that. Crazy guy. Just shows the maps are different sizes. And he is a businessman. So he will charge more when needed. Oh, this is a cool move. Little geo deposit. Yeah, yeah. Alright, where are we going? That's a new one. She didn't even know we were there. They blow up. Aha, we want to open that up. So let's... Oh, can't go that way. gonna have to find our way back up and go another way. That's right. Ah. It's always annoying. See these guys come straight back. Oh, yep. We're hopefully gonna make our way down to the Mantis Claw area. But first, a Hollowness Seal. Ah. Alright. Well, that's not happening again. There we go. Oh no, it didn't kill him. Oh, that's fine. We got enough to get 3 masks out of it. Wow, the round time is short. Everything. They're just trying to keep people in it. That sucks. That's rough. Do we have a secret? No, no secret over here. He doesn't even know I'm there. Hasn't shot a single time yet. That was perfect. Give us a little leg up. Alright, so this is such a fake out because I don't think we get to this one for a little while. Well, let's see. Let's check. Where am I at? Oh, yeah. That's right. We got to get that open. And that I think we do first. I think that even happens earlier than the first one we passed. Watch out for these dudes. They got 2 moves. Jump and run. That's it. Roll down. Or jump over. No big deal. Yeah, this is that guy right there that we're just around. So let's head on back through here and see where else we can go. So the big guys have spikes on them. They hurt you. These little guys do not hurt you, but they will give you soul. And they can be recorded in the Hunter's Journal. I don't know if they are necessary or not, but there they are nonetheless. And is that everything? Really? No other secret? Ground doesn't open up, or at least not in this spot. Huh. Yeah, we got all these guys. Go. So now that that door is open, let's keep going up. Oh yeah, cool. We got a kind of like a half boss guy. Maybe 2 of them? Should be 2, yeah. It's not a lot to kill them. Yeah, and then when they lean back, you can actually just kind of stay right there. And it pushes you. Awesome. Oh, cool. We get a charm? Charm notch. That's right. Awesome. So now we got 4 of them. Word up. We got more notches than charms we even have. Got some cool ass stuff going on over here. We will remember that way to the left later on. Ah, yes.
Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo, and you can see something nice.
Oh, that's brutal, boxing. I'm sorry, man. They need to come out with another one. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, I hope it's not. Pay to see something nice? I mean, yeah.
Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. More Geo.
Alright, fragile heart, fragile greed, and fragile strength. These are pretty awesome, but we don't need them yet. So we're not going to get them because that's very expensive. We don't need to rest either. Because we don't want these enemies to show back up. I really hope that your save game sticks around there for you, Boxing. That's not fun. Alrighty then, so as we make our way back through, we always have more stuff to open. Didn't want to dash too far. Yep, that's the way we gotta go. Just checking to see if we had anything else. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got that 200 wins challenge super early on, and then I kind of stopped caring about it. I think that my total for the competitive wins was somewhere up in the 400. Something like that. Maybe 400 or 500. I don't remember. Oh yeah, here's another cool spot that we can't open yet. We need the dash, the downward dash, blah blah blah, something or other. This is how we get back up in Forgotten Crossroads. It's all coming together. But I don't want to go up there yet. Yeah. Oh, nice. Your save is still there. Sorry, I just caught up on some of the chat. That's what's up, dude. We went that way already, right? Yeah. Alright, let's keep going down. Let's go down. and over. I already do this guy? Oh, this is a different area. I don't really mind taking hits from that, because there's so much soul just being given. Given all over the place. There's a locked door. Ah, gotta stop doing that. It's such a waste. But we're heading down towards the Mantis. Mantis dudes. Haha. That's a nifty little move. Have it kill itself. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, yeah. Well, when it does it, you can't let yourself die too. That's not a good move. But let's see what we got going on over here to the left. Ooh, what's this? Aha! Oh, oh-ha!
Li and Cla, Frieden Laya.
Frieden, Leia. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer.
So we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, are we?
Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts. So she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat.
Oh, yeah?
No Nailo.
Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead.
Really? The cover shows the fake warehouse? What do you mean, the cover of the game? On the cover of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2? I think that's the picture of the warehouse that the level is modeled after. It's a real place, I believe. I think. For the first game.
No Nailo.
Alright, so that's cool. We're adding to the storyline. Got some cool stuff over here. Ah, gotta go from this big angle, really. Ah. Blink. Oh, down. Down, please. Hiya. One more try. There it is. Yikes. Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff down here. Don't we get something really cool? Yeah, it's alright, so we'll open that up. Now let's head back. Alright, that's gotta be on ground. The lampposts are always on ground. Makes sense, right? Probably need to be on ground to be plugged into something. But they're Lumaflies, so let's let those guys out. Oh ho ho! Oh, oh yo, what up, Zach? Playing some Hollow Knight tonight. Oh, and I need the Mantis Claw to do the cool things here. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollow Nest's heart lays open before you.
proceed onward to share in its glory.
Oh, quite. Indubitably so. Oh yeah, wait. Down. There we go. Hey, thanks. I can't read dialogue from characters without using the voice that comes into my head. And all of Hollow Nest, they seem to have developed a similar accent in my head, which is always kind of fun. It's funny how it works out like that. Oh, stop dashing so far. We'll heal up a little bit. Cruise our way over. Oh yeah, some fun stuff in here. I think there's a grub. I think we have a grub in here. Yeah, there we go. Waha! Man. Cletus! Yo, Cletus always has that southern twang accent. It comes into mind when it's like, oh, I've been Cletus out in the backwoods, just getting all my moonshine all going up, and then, you know, you just talk right through your teeth. Know what I'm saying? There we go. Murking the floating fungi. Getting the geo. Dropping in. Oh, nice. This is where that spot is. This is what we wanted from before. Holtzman. Holtzman was so ruthless. Alright, cool. We are just opening doors left and right. God, I love this game. It's so much fun. We don't want to be down here anymore, though. We got all those things open. That's what we needed. We're going to find our way back out. And then travel downwards again. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We made the circle happen. We just made that circle happen. Somewhere along the lines. Nope, there's nowhere else to go here. Be free, Lumafly, be free. There we go. There are tons of signs. Yeah, he was like, what? How? Grr, I'm gonna go and get him next time. For sure, bro. Most certainly. Can we get down under here? No, that's just to the station. I think there was a way for me to go that I just neglected to do in the Fungal Wastes. Because I gotta get down to the Mantis. You know what I'm saying? I know we just did this. Did I literally not have anywhere else I could have gone? There's not even anything over here. Where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Get over there. Now it was over here that we did a little loop. There's like nowhere else to get at. Nothing special. I thought for sure that the ground rumbled down here when we get that descending ability. Hiya! Got him. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's nothing in there. Let's go up. Yeah, and this is how we get out of here. Yeah, that's what you get. Right? Oh yeah, if we went up, that was how we get out. We gotta go this way. Already done everything up top. So let's move it along. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where we are. This is where we want to be. Hooray! Ha! This thing is so dumb. Killed itself. Almost took me out with it. Oh yeah. Look at this dummy. Haha. Oh man, when I said look at this dummy, I didn't think it was gonna be me I was talking about. Oh, don't do that. That's just silly. Alright, cool. Now, we didn't go right yet. I normally skip on going right most of the time. But this way, oh yeah. We remember the elder. Yep, that's a grave. Elder's grave. That's why we don't go right, because we don't need it yet. Or we can't even do anything with it yet. We can't interact. We need the dream nail, which we will get. Alright, this is where we saw our buddy popping back up again.
Das Manuran.
I wasn't hiding, you know, just napping before I head off again. Bound to be facing even more deadly beasts soon, so I gotta keep my strength up.
Yeah, right.
No konenalo.
Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead.
Alright, you stay alive and we'll meet again. I'm fine. Me and Ghost, we got this. Alright, so we can go this way now, because we opened that up. And that was death. Whoa! Yes, yes. What, pray tell? Didn't I come this way already? Oh yeah, that's right. I did. It's a really cool way to go that we can't do anything with until we have the Mantis Claw. So that's why I'm going down here. And we're gonna make that. Ah. Sweet. Doing that hunter proud. Oh, check this out. Huh. Who would have thought? Gotta do it right at the end. Do a little double. A little double just to be steezy. Ghost is so steezy. Alright, we went up there. Cool beans. Alright, we did that one up top. We don't want to do that. Oh, can we not even do this one down here? We can't yet until we have the Mantis Claw. Let's just get down to the Mantis area. There we go. There's some Mantis. Booyah! Got anything cool over here? I don't think so. It's nothing cool. Ah. Only got one good jump in him. Ah. Big jump. Big jump. Those guys are brutal. Yeah, that was quick work. What else we got going on over here with it? Bring it. Come on. Ah.
Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws.
These guys, they don't mess around. They know how to read and write. They're not just meandering bugs. Okay, so those making the noise. It's like, I didn't think there was something on the floor down here. Oh, that was far. All right. You take some damage. Oh yeah, this is where we want to be. Almost to the entrance. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting! Yeah, later, bro. I know, I just gotta play it like they're gonna give me a couple of hits. Alright, that's where we're gonna end up. We got some geo we can get. Fill on up. That's just tons of geo everywhere. I mean, check it out. This is crazy. Crazy time. Oh, this guy. We got enough hits on him. Is there something cool down here? I feel like there's something cool down here. There's a bench. Now every bad guy that we just defeated that's in this room is staying gone. But all the other ones that we defeated are coming back. Yeah. We can't get her yet. But rescuing her is pretty cool. Yep, that's not open. Oh, yes! The Dash Master Charm. Now we can go super fast. Yeah, that's faster. Much, much faster. Oh, yeah, can't go that way because the door is shut. Oh, she thinks everybody forgot about her. Oh, and she's got that. Look at that. There's orange all over her head. It's infected. Crazy. It's been left. Probably delirious. Ah, now these guys come back. Because we hit up that bench. Oh Oh yeah. No need in here. Wow, I took 3 hits on us? Jeez, weesh. Well, that was kind of cool. Alright, let's go into the Mantis Village. What you got for me? Really just need to attack that guy full on fully and expect to take a hit. Like that. There. Then only 1 hit is taken and 3 hits to take them down. Or 4 hits, whatever it is. You got plenty of time to do them all. Yeah, 4. Oh, you guys aren't supposed to hit me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got it. I mean, we're gonna have to go up that way anyway, but it's just kind of cool with the gathering swarm. They hit through the wall. And they find a way to get it to you. Even if you're not even in that area. Pretty cool. Come on down. There it is. Just needed them to chase a little bit. Aha, here we go. It's claw. I love this thing. Press X while sliding against a wall to jump again. Jump from a wall to wall to reach new areas. So here, check it out. Whoa, we can jump off the wall. Or we can also slide. Yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. Got all that, did all these things and stuff, and what have you. This opens up. As you can see, it looks like there's a crack in it. Oh yeah, Quick, what's up, dude? Yeah, I remember you from Need for Speed Payback. I haven't played that game in a little while, and I kind of miss it. But I beat everything. You know, I just need to get more into the online stuff, I guess. But yeah, thanks for checking out the stream, Quick. Much appreciated, bro. Alright, so that was that area. Now we can go this way. Because we have the Mantis Claw. That's it. Oh. Haha. Didn't see that. Oh, this game is Hollow Knight. It's awesome. Hollow Knight, you're a bug. I mean, there's a lot to it, but essentially you're a bug that is trying to save the world as they know it, essentially. And as you progress through the game, you get different abilities, which allow you to do these kinds of fun, cool things. So far, we started fresh on this stream brand new 0% accomplished on the game. Started it, and right now it won't tell me the percentage, but we have opened a bunch of areas as well as gotten ourselves some abilities. We can focus. We have the Vengeful Spirit. And just recently we got the Mantis Claw, which allows us to hang out on the walls. And the Mothwing Cloak allows us to dash, which is pretty sick. So let's make it up through this jargon. Oh, I did that same exact thing last time. There's easier ways of doing this. There we go. In case I get one of those double whammies. Oh, please, don't leave me behind. You forgot about me. I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face. You're so... Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. It was free on PlayStation 4 in October. So that's when I got it. In the PlayStation Store. But I don't know if it's free now. It might be. They're coming out with a second one that they've been working on, and it's got magazine covers and this, that, and the other thing. It's awesome. Called Silk Song, which is kind of from the storyline of this character's sister, Hornet, who we have to beat in this game a bunch of times. It's really sweet. It should be really cool. Yeah. Oh, man. A couple months ago. And you know what? I'm going to play through this game and do a tremendous amount in it, trying to get 112% on streaming. Probably get to like 109, you know? That's like minus a few pantheons at the end, some of the really, really tough stuff. But after that, I have games that I downloaded the free games from... here, let me do this so you can see me talking to you. The free games in the PlayStation Store right now, one of them is like Concrete Genie, and the other one is... I forget. It's one word, and it seemed kind of cool, you know, so I figured I'd check those out. So I downloaded those, and I was going to stream those as well, because it'd be good to stream the free games that are still free. So if you want to play it, you can actually download it for free. I didn't want to stream this game until I was really good at it. So, but the other games I haven't checked out yet. But that's how I got Need for Speed Payback. It was free, which is awesome because I love all the old Need for Speed games and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun, pretty cool. But yeah, here we are. You came here to rescue me, Greta? The girl that everyone just ignores? Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry. When I look at your face, I can hardly... Oh, I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, thank you. I'd better go back to town, I'd better get home. Thank you. Yep. Alright, cool. So that's a continuation of the storyline. Get her rescued, which we needed. We'll throw a save. We need to get the mantis floor open in there. I didn't have any spells. Wow, 3 shots? Are you kidding me? Yowzes. Oh, that's odd. Oh, maybe we only got one of them from before? I don't know. It's crazy. After getting the Mantis Claw, you can do so much more. What do you mean? Wait, Boxen, you're saying that you know that you save your PlayStation 5 games? Really? Just logging over your browser in the PlayStation Store. I don't have a PlayStation 5. But if I did, I could get all the games from my library. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, after they stopped making the games backwards compatible for PlayStation, I was like super bummed about it. So I was almost ready to boycott. But I'd never do that. I'm such a PlayStation dude. Alright, let's see here. Did I come down this way? What's happening? What's happening? Huh? What? Alright. So, I'm actually... Yeah. Oh, dude. I have an external hard drive, so all the free games... you can put them, just put them in the library, and then can download them whenever needed, but I have an external hard drive for all that, too. Not where I want to be. Oh, stop hitting that, dude. Come on. No. No, no, no. Get away. I don't want to... I'm not trying to inspect. Jeez. Inspect while the thing's dying. I think we're on the right path. Oh, this is where we came in. Jeez. How am I supposed to get down there? I forget. Ha! Nice. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no worries, Quick. Thanks for coming by, dude. Much appreciated. I'm not really following my schedule with my stream right now. I kind of had a big topsy-turvy life events and things like that have kind of changed when I can stream. So right now I'm just trying to get on here and stream for as long as I can, whenever I can. So make sure you hit that that notifications button and you'll get it whenever I come on. So I'm always playing some ill games. Having tons of fun. Oh yeah, whoops. Got that guy. Alright, so we came through here. Let's check this out again. We probably forgot to hit some lever or something. Oh, come on. These guys are easy. Oh, it's the door shut in there anyway. Alright, we did that one. got the mantis claw. Is there another way we can go up here? No, right? Oh, we gotta go up that one. To the right of us. January, it was Maneater. And I have heard it's an easy... Oh, nice. Bug snacks? And this month, All Stars and the Worms. You know, I got Battle Worms when that was free the other month. Yeah. Adding games to the PS5 Plus, that'd be cool. I'm not going to be holding my breath for a bunch of PS5 games, though. They always seem to take their sweet time with their PlayStation games. Like, I'll probably get a PlayStation 5 next year. What we got here? A Wanderer's Journal. Essentially useless, except for we can sell them to a collector in the city. Ah. Bleh. Alright, let's, oh, yeah, this is that way. Cool. Whoops. A little early on the swing there, Ghosty. Ghosty boy? You know, I should be claiming the free PS5 games. You know, by the time I actually get the PlayStation 5, I'll have so many games. Oh, you know what? There's nothing else I can do down here. Huh. I gotta get down. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Now we're in some cool stuff. Use that mantis claw. Ah, come on. Be smoother than that, ghost. Too many button smashing. Yes, I'm Geo. Let me come on down through here. And there it is. Alright. A whole bunch of stuff opens. Holy cow. That's cold. I mean, where I'm at, we were -4 the other day. But today it was probably in the 20s. That's like 10 degrees. What is that? Like 5 degrees Celsius? Oh, no. It'd be like... Yeah. 21 degrees Fahrenheit is -6 Celsius. Oh, not this way. We gotta go down. I think the floor opened up. Check it out! Our floor opened up! Yeah. Alright, cool. So, we're heading down to the Mantis. Mantis sisters. They are bad mofos. Very cool. Very dangerous. Very exotic. Oh, I knew there was another one. Get out of here with that. Cooler beans. Just work my way through opening everything up. Alright, I guess you get 2 hits on me. Terrible. Oh yeah, that's where I came in. So let's do this. We gotta go this way? Oh yeah. Going this way, not going that way. Going this way. Yeah, that's the way. Got a bad guy up here? Probably. No? No bad guy. Cool beans. There's a door. Oh, there's another one. Alright, there's something. There's something down here. Walls are your friend. Oh no, I forgot. He's gotta kill me. Ah! Where did we last save? Oh, okay, over here. Alright, so this is what's gotta happen. I think I gotta end my stream right now because I need to take care of my animals. And quite frankly, we made it pretty far. We're gonna tackle the Mantis sisters on the next episode, and I think that's the way I'm gonna have to do it. So I really appreciate everybody who came through. Check out the stream. If you are watching this on replay, awesome. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel and my Facebook page and my Twitch channel. Those are the 3 things that I got going on right now. Always trying to put up new content. Right now I might be focusing a little bit more on just the streaming aspect. Video editing takes up a lot of time and is annoying. But I will be doing that, and it is a job, so I'm going to keep after it. But this is a pretty fun hobby for me, and I appreciate anybody who comes to check it out. If you want to stay up and current on everything, make sure you hit that follow button. Subscribe button and turn on your notifications. So when those notifications are on, you will know when I go live on either Facebook or Twitch. And that way you can stay current with everything I'm doing. My schedule is all over the place right now, so gonna have to update that for sure. But yeah, there we have it. This is a fun game. Hollow Knight, February 11th. Doing super cool stuff. Having a blast. Whatever, all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for checking it out. And thanks for coming back. There was something else I was gonna. It doesn't matter. We will start off on this next time. So for everybody who came, thanks again. And peace.